Howdy folks, welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. Got a gift request from Brady Walton. So Brady, thank you for this gift and request. I don't know what we're gonna see here, but it's Hayes Carll, and Hayes is the real deal when it comes to non-pop country. They could be very funny too, but it's Hayes Carll with Cary and Hearst at the 2012 Americana Awards. The song that they're doing is Another Like You. And I don't know this one, so let's see what we've got going here. 14 years ago, 13 and a half, let's say. Another Like You. Could be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm going to guess it's a good thing. Where do they do these awards, the Americana Awards?
You were smoking on a cigarette, talking about the deficit, putting all them wild boys down. I like a drunken Mona Lisa or the leaning Tower Pisa. You were hanging on the edge of town. Well, I overheard Afghanistan is safer than a minivan. Left me wondering what I should do. You're like a four-leaf clover, I just had to come on over. I've never seen a woman like you.
You were falling like the Alamo, drinking fast and talking slow, looking like it's time to go home.
Well,
was you heading on that trip because you couldn't afford to tip? Just afraid of being alone. You was overly frustrated. You said Dylan's overrated while singing Tangled Up in Blue. I don't know what I was thinking. I can feel my heart is sinking. I ain't never seen another like you.
ain't that the way we do? It's true, we fall for the first one. Oh, how come it always ends up the worst one?
Well, you probably a Democrat.
Well, what the hell is wrong with that?
Nothing if you're Taliban.
I see. Well, I bet you slept with half the
Boy,
South.
don't you ever shut your
Hey,
mouth.
how much did you pay for that
Pay for
tan?
those 2 cent fools.
Shouldn't you be
Well,
purging?
you're probably still a virgin.
I can't believe you're not on the view.
Let's get
Not on The View.
around.
It's looking like we're trouble bound. I have never seen another like you. Ain't that?
What a depiction of opposites attract. I don't know where the song's going to go from here. They probably wind up getting married, saying their vows to one another.
The way we do is true. You take the breath from me.
There it is.
It seems like you are bound to be the death of me.
Death and me, yup.
Well, a couple hours later, we were in the elevator. I'm making out like Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, dizzy from the love we found.
Throwing up,
Going down.
Lord, it's been a hell of a ride. I'm having trouble breathing.
I probably should be leaving.
You know I'm up in room 402.
Oh, shit.
I gotta hand it to you. There's a chance I'm gonna screw you. I ain't never seen
Another like you. I don't know if it's
What's
forever,
your daddy
but I'm
think?
glad that we're together. I have never seen another like you.
She curtsies. That's hilarious. I don't know who wrote that song, but that was really well done. Just I loved like the barbs that were thrown in there. What'd she say? You're probably a Democrat. He's like, what the hell is wrong with that? And he says, you probably screwed half the South. I think that's what he said. So they're making all these assumptions about one another. And yet there's this deep attraction. And I never even thought about this, but that line that says, like, you took my breath away. Well, that would normally be a really bad thing. You need breath to live. Like, you could go a week without food. You go longer than that, actually. You could go, actually, depending on your weight, you could go months without food. You could go as much as, I think, a week without water before you'd perish. But you can only go a couple minutes without oxygen, without air. And yet that's the expression we use about a good thing. A dude meets a woman, like, oh my God, she took my breath away. Or she meets him, you took my breath away. Like, it was just hard to breathe. You'd think that would be a bad thing, but we use that creatively as a good thing. In this song, they were just going at it with one another. And yet there was that hardcore attraction that they had. And he's like, I'm up in 402. And then she's like, well, I'm probably going to screw you. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, her father has to listen to that. Like, we know how life works. We know, like, our daughters are having sex. We know, of course we know that. But it's like, oh God, I can't even. Brady, that's a hell of a choice right there. I don't know if you just wanted to see me laugh or what, but of all the songs that could be chosen, I mean, I love seeing this. And they sang it really well. I don't know how long they had to rehearse it. I don't know where Cary Hearst is in her career. That was arguably one of the most ridiculous outfits I've seen. That combination of that dress and those shoes, but I think she did that on purpose because it was right in lockstep with the song. Conflict, contrast, stuff that makes no sense, and yet we're going to be together. And the Americana Awards, yeah, God, it would take me a long time to dissect those lyrics. Would you say something? Afghanistan, you were over there talking about Afghanistan, saying that it's safer than a minivan or something like that. And you're like, oh, we're off and running from lyric number 1. We are off and running. I'm going to rate my experience with this one. And the number that popped into my head was a 9.2 on the creativity within those lyrics. The songwriter, whoever wrote that, took time to write that. There were a lot of things that I'm sure popped into his or her mind immediately. If this wasn't a collaboration, let's just say it wasn't. But whoever wrote this, but then you're like, oh, I could add that. Like a week later, a day later, whatever. Oh, I can add that. This is good. Like, you get this idea that I'm going to do a song about contrast, conflict, opposites attracting. And now I got to flesh it out. And sometimes as a songwriter, you get so amped up. As a writer of anything, that you get this idea that you're like, holy cow, this works. And it's an idea that you live for. As somebody who works with words, you live for stuff like this. Like, oh, this is good. Because I write a lot too, not songs. I mean, I've got, I don't know, a couple of 100 song lyrics in my laptop, but that's not what I do. When I'm writing a book, I'm writing another one now. We get a lot of ideas as writers, and then they peter out after 20 pages, 5 pages, one, whatever. You're like, oh, God, that sounded really good, but I really can't flesh that out. This is one of those songs that you get a burst of inspiration and you run with. So anyway, Brady, thank you, my friend. Well, I can't wait for your all's comments now. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you. Yeah, I got to put the fire out. Have a good day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.
Ain't that